thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. And 3 yards on the carry there as his defense holds strong and takes it to 4th and goal. Or if this defense can hold him to a field goal here, what a win that would be.
Not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. But this started with 1st and goal, so they were in 4-down territory right from the beginning. I say you finish it off and go for the touchdown.
The kick by Carlson is good. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage.
So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a 1st and goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
McKenzie now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
A handoff, Jacobs running to the left. And shedding the tackle to Nelson Room. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, a 23-yard run. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. And when you're an RB1, running back one, you've got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there. But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor, maybe break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be sterner with it, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
Richardson looking to throw this. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Again, it's Taylor. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Richardson. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Counter play with Jacobs. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Throwing, O'Connell. Escaping the pressure right. And this is taken in at the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown.
Josh Jacobs with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Colts first down.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1 yard gain. They work now on 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Now Richardson. Lets one go downfield for Pierce. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
Richardson on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
11. That's another Colts first down.
Yeah, Richardson yet again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. To throw here, O'Connell. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. And quickly they get to the line.
At the 9-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They go with Jacobs. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Colts are going to take over with a football.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
He'll drop this down to Taylor.
And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Play action. Now Richardson. Pass complete downfield. It's Pierce.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
There, Richardson back to throw it.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
A final shot before the half. Richardson. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
No way, you're kidding me.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Roberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
A very one-sided first half. 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. On the ground, Jacobs will get the third quarter started.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
76 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Here's O'Connell.
It's caught here by Adams. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
First down, Raiders.
Now a give to Jacobs running right.
Even with him busting through the contact, he'll still be stopped just inside the 35. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
At the 33-yard line.
Now a toss to the left for Jacobs.
Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively, they rally quickly after the broken tackle. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Back to throw, O'Connell. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And the Colts are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
And the Colts first down.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 27-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. That's complete to Pierce. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down right around the 18-yard line.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
60 Maverick, 18 Riley, 18 Riley. Hey, Crash.
Right there, baby.
Cut 19, cut 19. Go check.
Going for it on 4th. Here's Richardson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And O'Connell now to throw. Flush to his right. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
1st down, Las Vegas.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. He'll get this up to about the 44.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 92 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter.
Shut it down, defense.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
And Jacobs is going to have a Raiders 1st down as he'll get this down to the 36. Well, now they'll try the end around. He's brought down there by Kenny Moore.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Off the play fake, O'Connell. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Juju Brents. And the Colts are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner, and with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Richardson now on second down. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. And Pittman going to have a Colts first down as he'll be brought down at the 37.
7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. That's just his second catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game, and they've done a great job of doing that.
This pass caught. It's Woods.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
They'll run here with Taylor.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Second and goal from the 1.
Here's Taylor again, but he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line. This likely a must-have. Third and goal. Richardson looking to throw.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
And the Raiders are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Well, there's 2 sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player, you have to know the situation.
Off the play fake, here's O'Connell.
Looking deep for Adams.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that's one of the few things that has not gone right for this offense so far. They've had their share of big plays. That was nearly another. But somehow, he just couldn't squeeze it.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
To the air again with O'Connell. That is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. Defensively that time they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 112 yards rushing for him now as he's toted it 21 times. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Jacobs going to try the middle. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
It's like I've been smooth for so long, I'm trying to get rough. Buffing my nails, dog, I'm trying to get buff. Shaping my beard up, I'm liking the scruff. The hills, cause I'm living my life in the cut. Can't imagine that I'm gonna meet my wife in the club. We gon' see though, I feel like she more of a CEO. Or maybe she doing volunteer work in Rio. It's not like I need her, but I would love to meet her. Another day, another dollar, another phone with another feature. I don't play goalie, but I'm my brother's keeper. Surrounded by family, I'm not with other people. They say I got my pop's demeanor and mother's features. The garden's still private as ever. The gang thriving together. Your boys striving to be the most dominant ever. The hardest white boy since the one who rapped about vomiting sweaters and holding comments. Cause I promise you I'm honestly better than whoever came to your head right then. They ain't cut from the same thread like him. They don't study doing work to get ahead like him. They don't toss and turn in the bed like him. Cause they don't love it. 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 I've been laid back so long, I'm trying to get turned. Searching my name, dog, that's how you get hurt. Being likable, I'm trying to be unbreakable. I just realized that this whole game is takeable if I want it. And I do, yes, I want it. I don't care how you feel about it. I do what I want it. I used to look up to the people that I'm moving in front of. It's not that crazy anymore. My city used to a come up. Bryce and Jack G. James is up next. The rest is up to me. These lames is upset. My peers get upstage. The fans are obsessed. My city is upcoming. His people are oppressed. And I'm gonna change things. I'm up at Carmichael's trying to get on the same page. I heard about the rapper that you claim was a mainstay. They had a nice run, but they never gonna maintain because they don't love it. They don't love it. They don't love it. They don't love